everyone, welcome to HooplaKidz How To. Today I'm going to show you how to make your very own polymer clay. Don't these look great? So let's get started. You're going to need some corn flour, PVA glue, distilled vinegar, some baby oil, and finally some food colouring. Let's start by putting 1 cup of corn flour into a bowl, followed by another cup of PVA glue. We're now going to put 1 tablespoon of vinegar and 1 tablespoon of baby oil in. Now we're going to mix it all together. Make sure it's a smooth consistency. Once you're happy with the consistency, we're going to take the bowl and put it into the microwave. We're going to microwave it for 15 to 30 seconds, then take it out and stir it. We're going to repeat this process several times, each time for 15 to 30 seconds. We want to keep doing this until the polymer clay starts to stand up on its own. Perfect! This consistency is just great. Now it's time to go and knead it. I'm dusting my surface with some of the corn flour. This means it won't stick whilst we knead the dough. Let's take the clay and put it onto the work surface. It might be tricky getting it out of the bowl, but try and get out as much as possible. Use your fingers. Now it's time to knead the dough. Perfect. It's looking great. I'm now going to take my hands and put some lotion on them. This is just simple moisturizer. It means that my hands won't stick to the clay. I'm kneading it some more, without the flour on the surface. And perfect, it doesn't stick. Now it's time to colour the clay, so you want to cut it up into sections. We want as many sections as you want colours. I'm going to make a rainbow. 7 balls, 1 for each colour. Now we're going to lightly dust some baking paper. Take 1 of the balls and add some food colouring to it. Knead the clay and work the colour through. Super cute! Isn't this a great colour? Now let's do that with all our other colours. But you can use whatever colour you like. Here are all of the colours I have done. And there you have it. Doesn't the polymer clay look amazing? You can shape it however you want. Great work, everyone! And that's how you make your very own polymer clay. Today I'm going to show you how to make polymer clay soda cans. Don't these look amazing? And you're never going to guess how tiny they are. So let's get started. First up, I'm going to grab my clay tools. I'm also going to grab some clay. I've got Sculpey clay. I've got red and silver because first up I'm making a Coke can. I'm starting by rolling the red clay. I want to make the shape of a can. It's a cylinder. Once I'm happy, I'm going to cut off the top and the bottom. Perfect. Now I'm going to take some of my silver clay. I want to make the silver trimming at the top and the bottom of the can. So I need a shape that is very similar to the main body of the can that we've just made. When you're happy with the size, we want to cut off a portion. Now we're going to sculpt it and shape it using one of our shaping tools. We're going to do the same on the bottom of the can as well. I think my can's a little bit too long, so I'm cutting it to size. Perfect! It's now got a tapered edge at the bottom and the top, and it's silver. It's already starting to look like a mini Coke can. Super cute! Now we're going to add some of the detail to the top of the can. You should use a craft knife for this. I'm making the ring pull. I'm using a tool to make a hole in it, just like ones in real life. This is very fiddly work, so don't get frustrated. Remember, practice makes perfect. Stick your ring pull on top of the can. Use a tool instead of your fingers and you'll have much more accuracy. You could even use tweezers. Now it's time to start adding detail to the can. I'm adding ridges using one of my sculpting tools. This already makes such a difference to the top of the can, right? Now let's do a circle around the top. This creates the rim. Now I'm just neatening that up. Look how tiny this is! So much amazing detail. Now I'm going to take some more silver clay and I want a really skinny line. This is going to add more detail to the rim at the top of my can. Perfect. You can see here I'm adding it at the top. This makes it slightly more three-dimensional. Here I'm blending the detail. Now I'm going to pop this into a plastic glass. All the sculpting work is done. I'm hair drying the sculpty clay. This will make it set and will make it easier to draw the logo on. I've got some white paint and I am freehanding. You might find it easier if you have a real Coca-Cola can in front of you. Then you can use it as reference. Remember, practice makes perfect. You can make as many cans as you like. Nearly there. Just some final detail to do in white. I'm tidying it up using one of my tools. And there you have it. Doesn't that look awesome? So now I'm going to make a Fanta can. It's a very similar process. In fact, it's exactly the same. we've just used an orange base instead of red. So repeat what we've done before. The logo, of course, is different though, so you're going to have to draw a whole new design. Remember, you can use a real can as a reference. Now I've done the white base, I can add coloured detail on top, just like in the logo. It's got blue, looking good. Tidy it up, and then we're done. Voila! A perfect little Fanta can right next to Coca-Cola. Don't these look great? And they are super, super small. Nice work! And there you have it, your very own polymer clay soda can. Amazing detail. Well done, everyone.